Hello, Crassus Soleil here, and welcome to part 2 of the penultimate episodes of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald Vanilla. When we last left off, we finished up the first two members of the Hoenn region's Elite Four, Sydney and Phoebe. In this episode, we're going to take on the next two members of the Elite Four. If we have time, maybe even the champion. With that said, let's dive right in. Feel that frigid coldness in this room? Yeah, this lady is all about the freezingness of it all. So check our team real quick. Okay, we're good on health. This lady here, she's no joke. She's no joke, and we'll get into why right now. We're not gonna waste any time. Welcome, my name is Glacia of the Elite Four. I've traveled far from afar to Hoenn so that I may hone my ice skills. But all I have seen are challenges by weak trainers and their Pokemon. What about you? It would please me to no end if I could go all out against you. And indeed she is gonna go all out. She's gonna lead off with Celio. Thick Fat for its abilities with the moves Encore, Body Slam, Hail, and Ice Ball. If it gets off an Ice Ball, it'll continue to hit possibly 2 to 5 turns, with each hit getting stronger and stronger than the last hit. Now, if she's faster than us, she's also going to get off a Hail. Hail, the only benefit that Hail has in Generation 3, besides, Ice types being immune to it, is that it increases the accuracy of the move Blizzard. And looking at the list here, she does have a Pokemon with Blizzard. Well, I won't mention it yet, but she does have a Pokemon that knows Blizzard, and that's the only Pokemon that'll benefit from it. Also, instead of having Walring, she has Celio. Ooh, our PP is not looking nice. Plus, the only 3 moves we could use on her besides Earthquake are Take Down and Strength. She resists Muddy Water. If a Pokemon knew Protect, they can do better. They can make better use of that. Doggone it. Fun fact, she could have just used any Ice type or Water type move she knows to do damage to Bofin. Because even though I resist Ice type moves, I'm also weak to it at the same time, so I pretty much cancel I pretty much cancel out like that being weak to Ice type moves. It just hits normally, like Body Slam does. She's gonna heal too, but at least I get rid of this paralysis. It would be a really bad idea to bring out a flying type Pokemon during this battle. And we're out of PP. Let's use this elixir. Okay, that's actually kind of annoying. I'm getting a bad RNG on that. Three for 3? I thought so, game. I think what oh yeah, I just now remember. I think another thing about hail is that it also increases the accuracy of the move ice ball so that it continues to hit 2 to 5 turns. Okay, I was just trying to remember, but I think that's how it works too. Is she gonna heal again? Let's test that with takedown. Okay, she didn't heal. She's coming at us now with a Glalie. This is one of her more dangerous Pokemon. I'm gonna scroll this up here real quick. There we go. This Glalie is I don't know which Glalie actually. She has 2 of these. Alright? Whichever Glalie this is, if this is her Psychic Glalie, then it's gonna come at us with the moves Light Screen, Crunch, Icy Wind, and Ice Beam. If this is her Ghostly Glalie, then it's gonna come at us with Shadow Ball, Explosion, Hail, and Ice Beam. I don't know which one this is, so let's hope for the best. Because they're both, again, identical in level, right? Actually, no. This one's level 50, so this is her Psychic Glalie. I call it her Psychic Glalie because, you know, it has Light Screen, which will not benefit it in this fight. And if I had Break, which I should have talked to one of my Pokemon, would have taught her a lesson and would have stopped her from using it. But hey, what can you say, huh? They both have inner focus, so go nuts with Earthquake. Nice. Oh jeez. Clutch right there. Bolfin is not letting this thing win. Let's use Strength instead. That way we can conserve some of our HP. Okay, here's her other Celio. This Celio has Attract, Double Edge, Hail, and Blizzard. So, if we don't want that Attract going off, let's send out our own Attract Pokemon. Because if you do not send out your own Attract Pokemon, she will happily use Attract from her own Pokemon. This is gonna hit hard. Wow. And just so you know, Blizzard has 5 PP and I think 80 something accuracy. So yeah, you gotta cross your fingers and hope that she misses at least one Blizzard. Okay, she missed. Oh no, she set up a hail. With that hail in effect, that means bad news for Cream Puff. Especially since Celio is a bit of a tanky Pokemon, so I don't even think Double Edge would do much damage to take it out. I think we'll just leave it with a little bit of HP left over. Pray to Arceus that that Double Edge does a lot of damage and knocks this thing out before it can get off another Blizzard. I highly doubt it though. Well, do your best, Cream Puff. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. Oh, and Blizzard Miss. Nice. Even though Hail is in effect, I'm surprised that Blizzard missed. Let's finish it off with a Feint attack. Alright, this is her Ghostly Glalie. I mentioned before the moves, but I'll say them again. Shadow Ball, Explosion, Hail, and Ice Beam. This Glalie, well, basically Glalie are physical attacking ice type Pokemon, so they can't really benefit from having special attacks on them. But even so, we're not sending out Talon here. Talon's gonna have to sit this one out. In fact, we're gonna send out Dance Queen. There's a reason why I chose that name, and if you guys get the idea behind the name, you're all my friends. Oh yeah, that's right. My bad. Well, at least I got the first hit, so. Ice Beam is one of those moves that has 10 PP, so don't bother trying to sit it out. Just take the damage. Okay, she set up another Hail. That should give us another turn to hit her with Surf. We have our own Ice Beam, but she resists that, so not gonna bother using it. But I will show you that yes, it does have 10 PP. Oh! She whittled down my health just to do that. Nobody benefited from that. Genius move is genius. What the heck, Hound? So this is her last Pokemon, a Walrein. Her champion Pokemon, if you will. This Walrein is holding a Citrus Berry and comes at us with the moves Surf, Body Slam, Ice Beam, and Sheer Cold. That is a problemizer. If she gets off that Sheer Cold, and that move has 5 PP by the way, she can essentially wipe out our team. We're down to only 5 Pokemon. She knocked out Dance Queen. So she probably did it. She most likely did that on purpose, knowing full well that due to our level differences, Sheer Cold can and will land every turn. This is not good. This is not good at all. And I don't have any max revives. I just have this cheap little revive here. We're gonna need Dance Queen to stay alive here. There it is. There's no surviving that. May as well sit out her love of spamming that move, huh? Well, let's start this again. Okay, one miss. So that gives us a chance to at least get in one hit on her. Even though it's a 30 accuracy move, it still hits every turn. And it's annoying when it does. Okay, we got the poison on her. Alright, that's 2 sheer codes that missed. She is spamming that move like nobody's business. Oh no, right, we're out of that. Oh, there it is. I think she's out of sheer cold. If she is, that's good for us. And the poison takes her down. You and your Pokemon, how hot your spirits burn. The all-consuming heat overwhelms. It's no surprise that my icy skills fail to harm you. Advance to the next room, and there confirm the truly fearsome side of the Pokemon League. Yes. Fearsome is right, there's no wrong way of saying that. First, let's top off our HP, because we're gonna need it. There's a reason why I swapped the items right there. You're gonna see why. I forgot to put this away and this. Okay, let's save our progress thus far. We don't want to lose any progress here. Let's move on now. Scroll this here. Click on this guy over here. Scroll him into view. Click on this box here. Scroll him as far up as we can so you can see the entire team. And there we go. Also, may as well do this, right? Once again, you'll see why in just a minute. Saving again. Alright. Spikes. Really dark and evil foreboding spikes there. We got this old salty sailor in front of us. I can smell the salty seawater coming off of this man. The decades of sailing on the high seas just come off this man like nobody's business. Let's talk to him. He's telling us that our repel has worn off. Good timing on that, huh? Anyway, I didn't even know that was still in effect. I am the last of the Pokemon League Elite Four, Drake, the Dragon Master. In their natural state, Pokemon are wild living things. They are free. At times, they hinder us. At times, they help us. For us to battle with Pokemon as partners, do you know what it takes? Do you know what is needed? If you don't, then you will never prevail over me. The Salty Sea Dog, he is one of the strongest members of the Hoenn region's Elite Four, and he comes at us with a Shelgon. This Shelgon has Rock Head for its ability, so any moves that it knows will not do self-damage. It has the moves Rock Tomb, Dragon Claw, Protect, and Double Edge. Really bad idea to have Talon out here in the front because he will happily spam that Rock Tomb. Plus, he's a very big defensive Pokemon, so we'll just have to hope for the best and see if we can at least scratch that shell of his. So he's going to use Protect turn 1, which is a joke on him because we were using Fly. There's the Rock Tomb. And yes, dragons are physical attackers, so that did a lot of damage. Well, now we're slow and he's going to wind up knocking us out, so I may as well go ahead and see if we can get off an aerial ace. Oh, we're not slow, we're faster than him. Oh well. Mistakes were made. He used 2 of those, so he has like 8 uses of that left. We're not sending out Venom here because that Rock Tomb will one-shot the poor thing. Instead, we're going to send out Heckhound. So at least cut his attack power. The problem is that Dragon-type moves of Generation 3, although they hit physically, they were special. May as well leave the bird fainted for the time being. I mean... Oh, wow, the Iron Tail. Okay, we got the flinch. But can we get off another flinch? Nope. He's gonna heal this turn, so while he's healing, we're gonna go ahead and use a revive on our bird. Him using Protect is useless because we were raising our attack stat. Oh, but he used it again. Are you gonna spam Protect over and over again? Because that move does fail over time. Oh no, he's using Dragon Claw. And that's a crit. Ooh, look how much HP we were left with. Heckhound surviving these moves like a boss. Should have used another bite, but that's okay. The one physical move that we do have is Takedown, and we're just raising the attack power of that move. Oh, there's the crit. That's the crit that broke the metaphorical camel's back. See if this helps. His attack stat is low, so that rock tomb barely did any damage to Cream Puff. I know what you're thinking. Why didn't you just teach Cream Puff a Blizzard instead? Well, it's better to have Pokemon with a higher special attack stat learn the move than Cream Puff here. Cream Puff is a physical attacker. Plus, she's our attraction Pokemon. She mainly exists to hold off getting attacked if returned by the opponents. Okay, never mind. She got knocked out. But hey, that means Heckhound can come back and finish this thing off. And no, we're not gonna revive Cream Puff. Not while this thing is still around anyway. His next Pokemon is Altaria. It's going to be coming at us with the moves Double Edge, Dragon Breath, Dragon Dance, and Aerial Ace. A true dragon flying Pokemon. We're going to bring out both in here. As you can see, Blizzard had 5 PP. I pumped it up 1 PP more. Hopefully this 6 will help us out. 1 for every member of his team. If it lands. So, here we go. There's the Double Edge. Okay, we got off the Blizzard. He knocked himself out. Oh jeez, here comes his worst Pokemon, Kingdra. This Kingdra is coming at us with the moves Smoke Screen, Dragon Dance, Surf, and Body Slam. That Dragon Dance mainly exists to power up the move Body Slam, but other than that though, yeah, we resist his Surf, and he will happily spam that Smoke Screen. That Pokemon has no Ice type moves. So we can send out Venom here in the hopes we can get off a poison on him. It also has no means of healing itself, so if it does get poisoned, it'll stay poisoned for the rest of the battle. Look at that level on the thing. You would think that would be his champion Pokemon. Well, there's the Smoke Screen. Oh no, he's sending out his Flygon. Well, I triggered the swap on him. So we may as well go ahead and read this guy while he's taking damage here. So Flygon is coming at us with the moves Flamethrower, Crunch, Dragon Breath, and Earthquake. There is a reason why he sent it out, and that is the move Flamethrower. So we may as well send out our one Pokemon that can resist it. Hopefully to a good point. Or not. He called our switch. He called out our switch. That is annoying. He could have used Flamethrower, but he opted to use Earthquake. That's calling out on our switch. That means that he knew we were going to swap Pokemon to the one Pokemon that can resist fire type moves. And you know what? Just because he did that, now I'm upset. Now I'm upset. We're just going to speed this up because I do not want to see the rest of this fight. I'm sorry. I know I don't want to. I know I shouldn't speed this up. But this man got me upset. Because I do not like being called out on things. Especially by a video game. You know what? Go ahead, keep using Earthquake. Keep using Earthquake, you flying cockroach. I got plenty of revives and plenty of healing items. Keep using Earthquake. The poison will do you in. Rather than me speed up this fight, I'll just let the poison do you in. You want to be calling out my switch? Oh, what's the matter? You don't want to waste your Earthquakes? What's the matter, you flying cockroach? Don't want to waste your pitiful little Earthquakes? Watch him get a crit. Next time, stay in your Pokeball and wait your turn. Back to Kingdra. And back to hitting it with Sludge Bomb. By the way, this thing also knows Surf, so him using that move is actually bad. Well, it's actually pointless because why bother using that when you got Body Slam? Sorry if I'm getting loud here. But when I get upset, I get loud. I can switch too. Want to see him switch Pokemon again? Watch when I hit him with Earthquake. Okay, the annoying Kingdra is out of the fight. Here's his last Pokemon. His champion Pokemon, Salamence. The most powerful dragon Pokemon in Generation 3. This Salamence has Intimidate for its ability, so it will cut our attack stat 1 level, just like with our Mightyena. It's holding a Citrus Berry and has the moves Flamethrower, Dragon Claw, Rock Slide, and Crunch. This thing means business. But it has no flying type moves. So it's okay for Dance Queen to come out and flinch it. Nice crit. And there it goes. Superb, it should be said. You deserve every credit for coming this far as a trainer of Pokemon. You do seem to know what is needed. Yes, what a trainer needs is a virtuous heart. Pokemon touch the good hearts of trainers and learn good from wrong. They touch the good hearts of trainers and grow strong. Go onwards, the champion is waiting. Indeed, the champion is waiting. We're gonna heal up as much as we can. We're short on hyper potions, so may as well make the most of what we got here, right? I mean, all 6 members are gonna leave us only 3 hyper potions left. Do we have time for this? I'm hoping we do because we're gonna need this. You know what? I'll hold it off here. We'll do the champion in the grand finale episode. So with that, thank you all for watching this episode. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment on the videos. I do read the comments and I do heart them to let you know that I saw the comment. And I'll see you guys in the grand finale when we take on the champion of the Hoenn region. Sorry about getting a bit upset, but Drake really is powerful. So, take care of yourselves. Don't get sick. Remember, your health is very important as well, just like you are very important as well. I'll see you guys then. Much love from Mama Dragon, aka Crisis X2 Light. Take care. Bye-bye.